everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is all about astrophotography for beginners. So, without further ado, let us get started. Whether you're a photography enthusiast who is looking to expand your artistic repertoire or simply a fan of the stars, astrophotography might just be your new favorite hobby. #Shorts 5 tips for astro beginners, YouTube. Taking pictures of the night sky may seem intimidating, but the right equipment and knowledge can set you up for success. Why should you consider taking photos of space? Well, for one thing, it will make you feel like a badass. Imagine standing out in the cold and snapping some amazing shots of celestial bodies that have been around for billions of years longer than us humans. You can also use your astrophotography skills to make money, if you're good enough, anyway. That being said, there are a few things to keep in mind if you want to get started with this incredible hobby. First and foremost, you need to be patient. The night sky is a dynamic environment, and there are countless factors that can affect your shots. You will have to wait for clear skies, which may not happen for weeks on end, but even when the stars are out in full force, they won't always align with your plans. Also keep in mind that astrophotography usually requires some specialized equipment, lenses with long focal lengths, tripods, or bean bags. For stability first, you'll need a DSLR camera, or another type of camera that can take long exposures. You may also want to invest in a tripod, which will make it easier for you to get clear shots. Another option is to use a remote control so you can trigger your camera without touching it. Astrophotography can be intimidating, but it doesn't have to be. You don't need to spend thousands of dollars on expensive equipment, you just need a good camera and some basic knowledge of the night sky. If you want to get started with astrophotography, here are some basics that will help you get off on the right foot. The first thing to consider is what kind of camera you want to use. If you're not a professional photographer, it's best to start small. You can always upgrade your equipment later on down the line if you feel like it's necessary. You'll need to invest in a good camera. If you have an SLR, that's probably your best bet, but even if you don't have a fancy DSLR, there are still plenty of options out there for beginners. You can also purchase a lens specifically designed for astrophotography. These lenses typically make up for any distortion caused by the Earth's atmosphere. Next, you'll need to find a good location. Ideally, you'll want to shoot at night and in a place that offers little light pollution. This can make it easier for you to capture the stars with your camera. You might also want to consider purchasing an equatorial mount. This is essentially a tripod that allows the user to rotate their camera around an axis in order to track celestial objects as they move through the sky. If you don't have an SLR camera, there are plenty of alternatives that can still get the job done. A point-and-shoot camera with a long focal length lens can also be used to capture the night sky. If you don't have an SLR or point-and-shoot, you may be able to buy or rent one from a local photography store. If you have a point-and-shoot camera, consider using its manual settings to adjust the aperture and shutter speed. This will allow you to capture lighter and thus get clearer images. If you don't have an SLR or point-and-shoot camera, try using your smartphone or tablet instead. A good example of a decent option is the Sony Alpha A6000 mirrorless digital camera. This camera comes with an APS-C sensor and an E-mount that allows you to attach different lenses for a variety of shooting situations. It also has built-in Wi-Fi capabilities so you can easily transfer your photos to your phone or computer. A smartphone camera, for example, is a great place to start. Just make sure that you have a tripod so that your shots aren't blurry or shaky. If you don't have an SLR camera with a telephoto lens, consider purchasing one. It can be used for both daytime and nighttime photography. Thank you so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you enjoyed watching, do give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel on your way out. Keep watching for more. See you next time, bye.